Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Broken Audio again. Several days ago, I checked my locker. Holy man, last year I purchased about 100 pairs of HiFi Earbuds. So many new products come in so subtle. The difference are, so I curated recommendations across different price tiers to help you find the right pairs. No sponsorship or brand patient, just honest, personal impressions. If you have questions or need advice, drop a comment. I'll do my best to reply. Also, don't ask why everything here is glowing. Praise, these are literally the best picks from my own collection. Keep in mind, some preferences vary, so I've included balanced options in each price range for reference. If other price tiers interest you, skip to the relevant section. Under $50 price range. First up, 50 range earphones. Hold on. Don't dismiss them as ear torta. Newer brands are pushing boundaries here, often outperforming pricier classic without taking the brand tax. After testing new and older models, here are 3 picks with great value, especially for beginners. Tanchjim Bunny. The first pick is Tanchjim Bunny. As true semi-entry-level hi-fi earphone, it was sold out instantly at launch. A transparent plastic shell paired with a matte metal faceplate, a sleek mid-size designed with lightweight comfort, no problems for all-day wear. Sound-wise, the Bunny focuses on neutral, accurate toning, its mid-range shines. Vocals are crisp and detailed with natural articulations, 0-harsh sibilance, and a slightly soft timbre for a smooth, non-fatiguing listen. The treble extends smoothly, and the driver performance punches way above its price tag. And a USB-C version with an app-based toning costs just $1 extra, adding much more fun. For $50 budget, this is a no-brainer. Oh, by the way, if you prefer to sleep with music or ASMR, here is a similar budget sleeping earphone for you. The Rosalsa Starlight. Its ultra-compact shell disappears in your ears, zero pressure, max comfort, perfect for sleep. Of course, not recommended to sleep with earbuds after all. The fact is, the tiny size does limit sound quality. Resolution is standard for the price, but it trades some audio performance for wearability. If comfort is your priority or you need earphones for ASMR sleep sessions, you can learn more about it. SimGot EW200. Then at this price, the EW200 is must consider. Its design blends the EW100 shape with EW500 zinc alloy die casting. The full metal build feels premium. I like it even though the finish isn't perfectly polished. Not to say paired with its sleek silver gold brain cable, it's locker sound-wise. It refines SimGot a ton smoother treble than the EA500 sharpness. Tighter than the EM2R, I think they are pulling the best from past models into this one. That's what those designers should do actually. The soundstage stretches wide and deep, the bass is punchy yet well controlled, it lacks some slam compared to pricey rivals but still holds its own against 70-80 sets. Vocals stay clean and natural, even in busy mix. EW200 still has solid separation and layering. For soundstage junkies and detail hunters, this is a steal. ZS10 Pro X. Let's talk about straight up, classic and budget IEM game, the ZS10 Pro X. If you've ever dipped your toes into the world of affordable earphones, you're definitely seen this hype beast floating around forums, Reddit threads, or even your local audio shop. It's been a crowd pick for absolutely years, and for good reason, starting with basics. The shells don't scream cheap plastic, no, they've got surprisingly solid feel, with a snug, no-fuss fit that works for most ears, but let's cut to chase. The real magic here is the Tonin KZ. Nail a mainstream friendly sound that walks the tightrope between fun and technical. Bass heads rejoice, the low end slams hard with punchy kicks and rumbles that dig deep enough to satisfy hip-hop or IDM fans. But here is the catch, the low mids can get a lightly cozy around 200-300 Hz male vocals and instruments like guitars or synths might crowd the party, creating a slight fake vibe. Some will call it mud, others will say adds warm, smoky flavor to vocals. Your call where this IEM really flexes is its mid-range dip. By pulling back the upper mids, instruments like pianos or strings stay lush and natural instead of edgy or shouty. Vocals take center stage with a touch of added weight, perfect for pop, R&B, or anything where you want the singer to feel close but not in your face. Treble, it's there, but the KZ keeps it polite. No ice picks highs, just enough sparkle to keep things lively. Now, the bass transitioned. They're good for the price, not great. Throw a fast-paced metal or complex electronic tracks, and the driver struggles to keep up, but slow jams, acoustic sets, or lo-fi beats. Smooth sailing. The ZS10 Pro X knows its lane. It's a versatile daily driver that leans pop-friendly but handles most genres respectively. $50 to $100 price range. Stepping into the mid-tier, $50 to $100, this bracket delivers well-rounded performance with some standout flavored options. A go-to zone for serious enthusiasts, Truthear X Crinacle Zero Blue 2. Next, the Truthear and Crinacle Zero Blue 2 sticks in my mind with its great looks and sound. If the number 2 didn't exist, I'd still push the original because it nails the Harmon curve better than any IEM back then. The shell outline design is simple, so long sessions may evoke your ears, but it's still a step up from the first generation. Smaller nozzle, better fit, those faceplates are stunning. The blue swirls look like rainforest butterflies. Plus, it includes a 5 Omega impedance adapter. Sound-wise, the stage stretches wide and deep, forming a near-perfect circle. Imaging stays precise, the tone leans neutral bright. When listening to string harmonics, the sound glows. Treble has crisp extension and earness. Sibilance control is decent, and mids are detailed but lack density. Vocals miss that weight, bass quantity hits solid with an impedance adapter. Imaging pulls closer, the stage flattens into an oval. You can think of that kind of basement ceiling. And treble tightens slightly for cleaner instrument accuracy. This tiny resistance tweaks less. You flip between flavored, great for daily mixed use. DUNU Titan S2. So, meet the DUNU Titan S2. Picture shiny metal tank forged for audio warfare with laser cut. Red accent lines glowing like neon veins. I think its super tech-savvy multi-line laser cut trim is very cool. Comes loaded with 13 freaking ear chips and a 4.4mm balanced plug you can swap out. That's very generous. Now the sound bass hits. Lean it, bass is quite good. Man, it slams deep and tight, very flexible, it controls the volume well without turning into a moody mess. But don't mistake this for a one-trick pony. The treble smoother than a jazz saxophonist, serving up detail without a single harsh peak. No ear piercing, highs here very natural, overall wrapped in a neutral but fun tuning that keeps you hooked without fatigue, especially if you're all about the bass life. For under $100, damn, near close. If you want a daily driver that slaps and soothes, this is it. If you want to catch a full review from here, head a follow. SimGot EA500LM. Next up is the SimGot EA500LM. It packs 3 tuning nozzles into a budget-friendly price. It provides many kinds of sounds and possibilities. You can swap the nozzles to tweak your sound profile and even optimize for gaming. Straight up, this is a killer value, great performance, and serious flexibility. The default copper nozzle already delivers easy to drive with bass that's full-bodied and punchy. The depth is just right. Mid perform well. Vocals are clean and natural, especially female vocals, crisp but never thin. Treble has sharp definition and airiness, perfect for classic instruments. The extension and soundstage are precise too. And here is a pro tip. When playing games, switch to silver black nozzle for faster response. Good choice for gamers. 3 nozzles and 3 sides dial and your perfect sound. And $100 to $200 tier, earphones start flaunting stronger brand identities. Think of premium materials, custom-like designs, and noticeable jumps in sound quality and support. DUNU Kima2. Meets our old friend the DUNU Kima2. Its anime-inspired packaging screams for the otaku crowd, nailing the youth market absolutely. The stainless steel shell gets a sand-blasted finish for extra polish. Keeping the brand's signature multi-facet cut design, it sacrifices some fit security for looks that Gen Z digs. Whatever, nice look is always the point nowadays. The cables highlight too. Adjustable cable management with a nylon-sleeved main cable, it feels like gym shorts, drawstring, tangle feel, and built to last. Sound-wise, the Kima2 tightens up. The tone and bass hits with well-measured thickness and depth, good rumble, though slightly less snap. Mid-range clarity shines vocals slice through cleanly, especially in short tracks. Treble lacks sparkle but stays smooth and grain-free, making it darn flexible. DUNU's aiming for premium all rounder, and honestly, they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. If you need one IEM for everything, this is your jam. SimGot EM6L. The SimGot EM6L is one of its most underrated games. Even though it's not as hyped as the E500 LM, it's easily the brand's most polished and technically refined IEM to date. The glossy black semi-transparent resin shell paired with a black metal-plated faceplate breaks SimGot's usual design mold. It's sleek and unique. Sound-wise tight, snappy bass is well controlled, and response is quick, so the mid-range section of the vocal is clear, crisp and crystal. Treble stays clean and non-fatiguing, with smooth frequency transitions for a hybrid 1DD plus 4 BA. The BAs are here, but won't show much artificial flavor. Imaging is pinpoint, instrument separation is excellent. I think top tier is okay. All there, the thin pack serious tech and science pack tuning. Bright yet smooth detail, yet easy to binge listen. Under $200, there is no glaring weaknesses for newbies upgrading from basic earbuds. This is a huge leap in your sound feeling. And final, E4000 is a flavor-focused IEM with a smooth, rich tonality. Be honest, it's not so-called hi-fi earbuds. The E series looks like someone stuck a plain old stick in your ears, zero flash compared to final flagship make series. But the matte finished shell is still nice look. As final own exploded diagrams prove, the inner design is much more than how it looks. A tiny 6.4mm micro-dynamic driver crammed into that stick-shaped body. Physics said no to bigger drivers, MFCX connectors, a high-purity OFC cable, no fancy multi-flange tips, here just 5 pairs of single-flange silicone ear tips. But heads up, the left, right ear tips are in different colors. I don't like it, let's be honest. Anti-microphone ear hooks to kill cable noise and a case that is full of creation. Who else will obsess over this detail? Only final? So now let's talk about sound. First off, the bass doesn't mess around. It hits fast and clean, delivers tight, snappy responses with no moodiness. Soundstage is wide but lacks depth, great for orchestral tracks with solid separation. Those strings feel average. It's lean, thick, and warm. Bass hits fast and clean. Imagine a sound signature that's like snipping a perfectly aged whiskey packed with character, but here is the kicker. The E4000 demands power. Pair it with a beefy DAC or AMP and it transforms. Bass tightens, vocals gain nuances, and that already smooth tonality turns buttery. Skip the phone tangle, this thing deserves better. $200 to $500 price range. At this price range, personal preference plays a huge role, so I have to say that there is no best. SimGot EA1000. The EA1000 unboxing feels luxe. 6 pairs of tips, 2 tuning knobs, and a cable with silver foil accent. For me, SimGot design game is fire, very much to my liking. The mirror polished stainless steel shells and crystal glaze faceplates outshines even the EA500 LM, including logo-branded ones. There are triple venting holes to balance pressure. Sound-wise, the treble is crisp, airy, with excellent resolution. Imaging is sharp, though harmonic and details stay subtle. just at the level that you can feel extension feels natural. And for the mids, forward vocals with average density but silky texture, higher vocal fundamentals, skew youthful, think about G-pop, ethereal sweetness. For the bass, moderate quantity but compared to the flashy highs, it has a weak presence, decent enough details, but depth and snap are mid-tier, versus the similar one, the DUNU Falcon punches harder in bass but drowns vocals slightly. But talk about this later. Pair EX1000 with the LC7 upgrade cable to cover the weakness. Detail explode, dynamic tightens. Bass gets leaner, faster. For acoustic works or complex electronic tracks, this combo punches way above its price. The DUNU Falcon Ultra shines with its expensive soundstage and dynamic powers, building on the Falcon Pro's shell design but cranking up the visual drama with its clean blue finish. It includes two tuning nozzles, a gold-braced nozzle for a natural musical vibe and clean blue stainless steel nozzle for analytical precision. With the braced nozzle, the treble strikes a perfect balance, smooth and natural without forced brightness. Mid to high frequencies deliver razor-sharp resolution, separating instruments effortlessly while preserving lifelike texture. The soundstage stretches wider than deep, and vocals stay neutral, handling both male and female voices without bias, ideal for modern genres. Switches to the steel nozzle, and the treble tightens up with sharper definition, giving strings extra bite. Vocals step back slightly, and sibilance becomes more noticeable, though still well controlled, making this model perfect for acoustic or instrumental tracks. Both nozzles showcase masterful tuning. You don't need to compromise here. That's a wrap on today's earphone lineup. If something caught your ear, but we didn't dive deep enough, slam those questions in the comment section. I'll hit you back as soon as possible as I can. Thanks for watching again, and catch you next video.